Hi, everyone. Notice the background? I'm actually in Roy and Becky's little clam, their little octagonal tent. I think it's octagonal. One, two, three, four, five, six. Wait a minute. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Maybe it's only seven sides. I was thinking it was eight. But anyways, it's windy out. So I came in here. Becky helped me set it up. Roy's up at the races up at Lake Havasu. Um, so I'm not bothering him or Becky because nobody's using the clam right now. I'm out of the wind. The temperature is starting to drop already. Um, Partially because this is in the shade. I see sunshine out there, and yeah, you get out in the sunshine and it feels good, but then that wind just comes. Rah! Linda Barker, welcome aboard. I just was reading a thing on my on Facebook that Paul Barger is here somewhere. I'll recognize the bus if I see it. I don't know what. Yeah, I know he's in La Posta South somewhere. I left him my text number. We'll see. There's Sonia with a J. Welcome aboard. Linda's here. Jim Foster's here. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting hour tonight. What did I do today? I managed to go to town. I went to that junk store that was closed. Oh, that was interesting. The lady's name is Kathy, and she is definitely a chatty Kathy. The employees warned me, and they were correct. I got a couple special props for a video idea that I have in mind. Oh. Nancy Drew is here. Welcome aboard. ANCYHI. ANCYHI. Anyone? All in chat. No, Carol's got an interesting abbreviation there. I don't know if she's spelling out names or if it means all in chat, hi, or something like that. I don't know. It's creative, though. It's either that or cats walking on the keyboard. Hey, I forget what's happening with you, Brian. I'm in Roy's clam. Decided to get out of the wind. Just chilling. I went back to where I got that chair yesterday, and I picked up the big cardboard box that somebody, I think it had an electric bike in it. Really thick, heavy cardboard. I actually may use part of it just as a partition wall in the van until I can get some lumber. And I'm probably not going to need lumber until maybe next week. Oh, if I get up by Lake Havasu or whatever. But the lumber is too expensive here in Quartzsite, I can tell you that. It's like $80 for a half-inch sheet of plywood. Like, no. Save that by half by going to Lake Havasu. But, if you don't have if that's the only reason to go to Lake Havasu, then you need it really bad, don't you? I don't need it that bad. I can wait. Or Yuma, either one. But the first store was fun. There's some other stuff there. I was intrigued and almost bought it. Then I go, wait a minute, Jack, you got too much stuff already. And let's see, what else did I do? Not much else. I just kind of people watched. There is a lot of people coming into Quartzsite right now. It's amazing. It's just, and well, Brian can tell you, we've seen some really cool looking vehicles that have been coming through. George, Ann, you're here for the same product. 110 in California? Oh my God. That's nuts. I crabbed when the price went up to 45. And that's actually good one side. I don't think what they had at the hardware store here in Quartzsite, although I did not get to look at it, but I don't think it was good one side. I think it was just plain old ordinary plywood, period. They wanted $79 for a half inch. It's like, no. Not when I can get 3/4 good one side for 45 at Home Depot. And that's in Michigan. Now, hopefully it'll be the same price or approximately here in Lake Havasu. Shout out to the seniors. Here we are. I pretend not to be. So, Georgianne, I have this feeling you're still more or less stationary in Columbus. I still got that ice cream store right before the tent. Well, now let's see. I don't know. Yeah, there is an ice cream store. They've got the the ice cream maker thing is running outside. There's several ice cream spots here in Quartzsite. There's one over by Silly Al's, and that one that you're talking about just before you get to the big tent. I heard they're kind of expensive. I heard somebody say they were paying $6 for an ice cream cone. Like, what? But hey, you know what? It's a carnival atmosphere and carnival prices. Buffalo burgers? Now that I haven't heard of. See, finished plywood at Home Depot, find any small blemish at all, they will give you, hey, now that's a thought. I hadn't thought of that, Brian. I have done that before, but didn't think about it this time. It's organically made. Yeah, that's one reason it's expensive. I agree. Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes it's well worth it. Then somebody else said, well, they're making a lot of money off of that. Well, okay. But for how long? Well, if they just fired that up in, let's say, mid-December, and come mid-March, they're going to be gone. Because there won't be any customers. There won't be anybody here. There'll be a few of us, but chances are we'll be sticking the muds too. Yeah, I know it gets hot here. I stayed in Arizona all last summer. I didn't leave Arizona till middle of August. I left Arizona for Michigan. It was pretty warm. I was down in Sierra Vista, so I could get up into the mountains real quick in the evening. But even up, going up to like 5,000, 6,000 feet, there was a few days it was, 80 degrees overnight in the mountains. So yeah, it was a hot summer. And then of course I worked in Sierra Vista, and there were several days in a row that it was 110, 114. I remember one time when the monsoon started in September, whenever we got a rainstorm and steam was coming off the pavement. That was pretty amazing. I have seen that before, though. I've actually seen that happen in Michigan with the pavement getting real hot, and the rainstorm came, and there was steam coming off. off the pavement. So it just depends on what Mother Nature does. I actually didn't mind the 110, 115 degree temperatures. It didn't bother me that much. You know, I, I like to be in the sun. I don't mind the heat. After all, it's a dry heat. It's like it's a dry cold. It's still freaking cold. Anyway, I think my body just adjusts. You know, I don't suffer. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's so humid in Michigan or in Florida. Oh, it's so humid." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a little humid," but I somehow adjust. You know, if I can get near water in the summertime, I'm happy. You know, here we got not terribly far away is the Colorado River. Um, Parker, you know, for a treat, go stay at the casino overnight. Last year it was $17. No hookups, but you know, $17 is a designated area where you can park, and you know you can leave your stuff sitting outside. It don't matter, but there's security. You feel safe. You know, you're not going to have any problem with people. And they give you coupons. I think last year I stayed. It was $17. They gave me Francesca, I think was her name. Anyway, she gave me a $10 ticket for gambling. You know, free play, and then a $5 ticket for the restaurant. So there's $15 back, so $2 to stay in the parking lot and you know feel safe and secure. Plus, you can go swimming. It's almost like being a hotel guest. You can go swimming. I was surprised there was no locker rooms, you know. So that was a little different. But yeah, you go to the men's room and change clothes and go swimming. Take your clothes with you and put them on the chair. And they got some really nice swimming pools there inside the hotel. So that was nice. I enjoyed it. That was way back in March or April, I think. Senior citizen discount. I think I got something like that. I don't know. I'll have to renew my account anyways, because that card is probably in the pickup truck or it's back in Michigan. I know I don't have it with me. Oh, cool! That is so cool. There's Tommy. Welcome aboard. That's cool. That's awesome, Sean. You know, I saw, speaking of Cadillacs, there was a 53 Cadillac Eldorado. Was it 53? Yes, it was a 53 Cadillac Eldorado at the casino last year. Baby blue. The thing was sweet. The lost my train of thought. Train. No, I do love God. Thank you, Sean. That's the only reason I'm here. By the grace of God. And I'm grateful and humble. Thank you for the compliment, Sean. Appreciate it. So I'm hoping that we'll hear from a special guest here pretty soon. And y'all think it's Holly? Nope, it's not. Holly's not calling in tonight. Someone else might. We'll see. I did send her a message. We'll see. I told her no pressure, but inquiring minds want to know. Let me scroll up here a minute to make sure I haven't missed anything. Linda's wearing the bracelet that George Ann gave her a couple of years ago. Oh, you're going to wait till Ironwood. Okay, George Ann. And then Brian's talking about the plywood. Okay. I think Lori did another video about the vendor tents. I saw the thumbnail, but I haven't watched it. Ups and downs. Yeah, I'm relaxed. I've been fortunate. There's been no real issues with the van. I was worried that there was something going on with the transmission, but I had them check it out when I happened to be in the Huachuca City. I was only down that way for a couple days. I didn't even get to see Jill because she was under the weather. But I'll see Jill in February. Let's pray that she can make it up to Ironwood. Or I'll see her in March when I get down Sierra Vista way. But anyways, the transmission is okay. I got the little. There's actually, I didn't know this, but on my truck there's technically 3 catalytic converters. Well, the big one's no longer there. Somebody took it out, straight piped it, which is fine by me. And on a vehicle that old, they don't do emissions tests, at least not out here in the smaller city areas. Now, Phoenix and Tucson, I think they do an emissions test. But I'm not going to Phoenix or Tucson to do my license plate. I'll be going to Parker probably Monday. The insurance company didn't call me back yet, but I'm sure I'll hear from them on Monday, get the insurance, and then I'll be in Parker and get the title transferred and get the plate. Well, they give you a paper plate, but my friend said no problem, send the real license plate to his house. So I'll be making at least 2 trips to Parker. One to do the paperwork and then one to pick up the plate. So maybe when it's time to pick up the plate will be a good time for us to go up and stay at the casino for a night or two. And there's so many things to see in the Parker area as well. So, Bob Wells, yep. You met him in 2018. Wow, and you fed his crew? Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah, I feel comfortable around Bob. He is really, really down to earth, approachable. So I'm sure I told him, I'll see you up on stage. He said, well, maybe you can join me. Oh no. I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't bother me a bit. But I'm sure he'll be busy. I think this is the 15th or 16th year for the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. So, pretty amazing deal. 3, you don't say what invention is 3. Oh, there's 3 catalytic converters. So now there's 2 that are still there and they're plugging up. They're smaller ones. They're closer to the engine. One on each side of the exhaust pipes. You know, they're there before you get to the Y. So the guy in Sierra Vista said, drill holes in them or have them removed, and straight pipe those. I'm thinking I will straight pipe them eventually, but Merton said just get the thing out on the highway and blow the snot out of it. Like, I don't want to get a speeding ticket, but maybe if it feels right, go for it. You know, get it up to 95, 100 miles an hour for a few miles and blow the carbon basically out. Blow those catalytic converters semi-clean, you know. Yeah, Tommy, it's a little windy today. So that's why I'm inside the clam. So, because if I was out at my table by the van, you probably wouldn't be able to hear me. Yeah, converters. I've heard of vehicles that had 2 converters, but this is the first time I've heard of 3. I wonder if that's because it's a V8. I don't know. The Ahoy question, why do the trucks and Michigan tractor trailers have a lot of wheels, tires, and more tires? 18 wheels and a dozen roses, 10 more miles on a 4-day run. Yeah. The tires help carry the load. On the semi tractor, you've got the drive wheels. You got your steer wheels, which are as important as anything. Then you got your drive wheels, which are the 8 wheels, part of the tractor. And then however many wheels, let's see, that leaves 8 wheels for the trailer in general. Some have more. It's all about the weight distribution. That's what all the tires are really for, is they support the load. Yeah. You know, my dad said the same thing, blow the snot out of the car. My sister said, drive it like you stole it. Okay. Grand Marais, welcome aboard. Glad you came aboard. We're not talking about a whole lot of stuff. We're just talking about things in general. The weather. Things happening here in Quartzsite. The big tent is all set up and it's full of beautiful RVs. And there's RVs on the outside surrounding. So there's going to be plenty of choices. You know, if you're in the market for an RV, if you can't find it here, then apparently you don't really want one. But I am enjoying it. I'm happy. You know, it's a whole lot better than being in Michigan right now, especially concerning the weather. You know, I'm tickled that I'm out here and the weather's good. I don't have to worry about the snow. Okay, so Wednesday it's going to get down to 37 degrees. Oh well, I got blankets. I can sleep in. I don't have anywhere or anything I must get up and get outside. No, I can stay under the blankets so I feel like it. We call it Peter Parker, Arizona. Peter Parker, really? That's like we call Cedar Springs, Michigan. We call it Peter Swings. Instead of spring slings, you know, Peter Swings. Peter Parker. Oh, that's hilarious. Parker was named after Peter Parker, Spider-Man. That was a big comic book, late 40s, early 50s. Really? I thought Parker had been there way before that. Now, some of the towns out here in Arizona are actually young. Um, Sierra Vista, I think it was founded in 1959. Huachuca City, right around the same time. Now, Fort Huachuca has been there forever and ever. But Sierra Vista and Huachuca City have grown up since the 1950s. I've been a few other places in Arizona that are young. Then there are places that have been there since the 1870s. Tombstone, I think, was 18, I don't know, right around the same time as Fort or St. David, Benson. They're all from the 1870s, something like that. Yes, Georgianne Tina is hoping to make it to Nashville tonight. She's had a little trouble with the van. All of a sudden, she needed oil really bad, and they told her that there's an oil leak. But she's going to keep an eye on it. She's hoping that she don't have to turn around and go back. And she's trying to stay ahead of the weather. So if she can make it to Nashville tonight and get some rest, I think she'll be okay if she can leave early enough in the morning, make it across Arkansas and get into Texas. She should be good. The post office and a few houses, yeah. I like the Parker area. The tribe, the Colorado Indian tribes, Crit, they're all great people. And you can cross the Colorado River and go into California, and there's lots of camping over there. I think it's called Big Valley. That's where I camped a lot last year. And, it was secluded. There was other campers, but you could find private. I met some really nice people as well. Then there's, of course, if you got the money or want to spend the money, there's some great RV parks on the California side near Parker. So, Browns game. Okay, you're welcome, Sean. I've lost Linda. I've lost Sean. And probably Georgianne. Everybody's got to watch the Browns game. Linda's saying ugh. That's funny. Oh, is it bad news? Because Georgianne said, don't turn it on. Or no, Nancy Drew said don't. So are they in trouble? Almost poured Coke on myself. Oh, Georgianne's a Steeler fan. My friend Steve in Michigan, he's a Steelers fan. It was like everything at his house was Steelers. Hey, you have your team. And just because let's say if you live in Michigan, that doesn't mean you have to be a Lions fan. I happen to be, but probably because it's easier. Might as well be a Lions fan because I'm from Michigan. Sonia's having Pepsi. I still haven't had a chance to replay your live stream, Sonia. But Diane said I better. been almost the worst year ever. Oh no, we just started. William, earlier today you were in the surgical room, but now you're here. Thank goodness. Do you have to bowl tonight? Of course you do. You bowl every day. I forgot. We're just sitting around chit-chatting, waiting for a phone call. I'm hoping we get a phone call. And not from Holly. No, I sent Tina a text saying if she wanted to give a call, and put her on live, and she can update us as to how Hank the Tank is going and how the roads are and all that, you know. And she might, and she might not. I mean, she may be pedal to the metal trying to get to somewhere out of the weather, so to speak. I know Tina, she'll push herself too far, in my opinion. But she's got reasons because she wants to get ahead of that weather, you know. Make sure I go to the bathroom before I watch the live stream. Okay, I'll do that. It hit me this afternoon. All of a sudden, okay, I got to go. All the doors are wide open on the van. And I'm like, okay. I didn't have time to shut the side doors. But people were far enough away that, they'd have to be looking with binoculars, I suppose. And why would they be looking at my van anyways? If they were, sorry about the moonshot. The football game is almost over, according to what George Ann says. Now Linda's saying, thank God. What is going on? Are the Browns getting their asses handed to them or what? I got to know now. Somebody, are they getting skunked? Somebody broken a record for the most far, what do you call that? The point spread? Is it 0 to what? A pretty field, orange, purple, and black. Uh-oh. I think I'm starting to figure out what's going on. Is the Steelers playing the Browns? Is that what's going on? He's Jets. William says he's Jets fan. We suck. Oh, we've had years like that too. There were years where I was saying, got the Go Lions. By the way, take the Tigers with you. There's Dirk. He's going to be here in 2 days. That's going to be awesome. The Ravens and the Browns. Okay. Yeah, I had no idea who's playing. Not a clue. See, the Super Bowl's coming up, right? And I don't even know who's playing. No idea. No idea. But it's okay. If I get to watch, I get to watch. If I don't, that's okay too. I'm all right. I've always got something to do. I can clean the van. Clean the van? No, I'm going to go hiking. I said I was going to clean the van this afternoon, but I didn't. I got to watching a couple of YouTube things. Somebody was traveling from Utah to Arizona, so I started watching them, and then Jesse called me, and then I had to go to the bathroom, and then one thing after another, and now I'm here. So I haven't kept up with anything, and I haven't cleaned the van either. Troy, you need to get your butt out here. You got that nice van. Come on down. What else have we got going on? Traveling Gilberts, welcome aboard. Long time. Glad you are here. We're just chit-chatting from courtside. Having a good time. Thank you, CJ. And you know what else? I found some of the beard oil. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I was looking for the title to the van because I got to get all that legal beagle stuff done on Monday. And plus I needed the title to get the VIN number so I could tell the insurance company, get the insurance. And then I'll have that on Monday, and there, sure enough, there was some beard oil. I don't think it's the same beard oil I got from you, but at least it's nice smelling stuff. So I'll be using that. Yeah, there you go, Troy. Next year, so there's a lot of things worthwhile out here in the Southwest. I'm looking forward to going to the Ironwood meetup again, and I'm going to be doing the karaoke there. Might even get to do a little music, but might even get to do a little music when Dirk gets here. Get the right cables and stuff. We'll hook up the karaoke, use it as an amp, because you can. And do a little singing. Who knows? Maybe I'll get brave and get my piano out. I haven't played piano now in about 6-7 years. Yeah, I will, Georgia. I promise. Yeah, never know. Try to make her happy. I'm gonna go buy food and have the camp stove ready to go, and I might even buy some firewood. Of course, we got the big fireplace out here in the middle, for bonfire. But I'm thinking, why not have a little kind of a private fire? That'd be cool. Nothing wrong with that. My karaoke go-to song. Oh boy, I have many. Then it depends on whether you want to be in a duet. My favorite duet by far still is Islands in the Stream. I did that with Maria. But favorite go-to song for karaoke, believe it or not, and I don't have to have the music, actually. I can do it a cappella. But How Great Thou Art. That's my go-to song. And followed close second is I think it's called The Garden. I think is the official name of it. But that's the one that Andy walks with me and he talks with me. Yeah, that one. But then again, number one is How Great Thou Art. That's my favorite. Of course, there's so many karaoke songs that it's fun. It's fun. You're not going to be bringing your guitar? Oh. Well, we'll just have to go buy you one then. All your clean underwear and fancy shorts. What do you call all right in the sky a government drone run? What do you call a light in the sky a government drone run? Okay, I gotcha. King of the Road, that's a good one. King of the Road, I know every... What's that? How's it go? And every train, I know every engineer on every train, all the children, all of their names. Yeah. Lance is here. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. Where are you at? Yeah, no, it doesn't get too cold. It's been in the 40s overnight. I think last week we had one morning it was 42. And then it gets up, upper 60s, mid 70s during the day. Wednesday, I think, is going to be our coldest night, if you will. It's supposed to get down to 37. Then after that, I don't see anything other than 40s, mid 40s. So not bad. I'm enjoying it. I haven't had any heat on. Guess what? I don't have any heat. But I mean, I got my blankets. I'm fine. And oh, okay, a couple times. Yep, get up and get in the front seat, fire the engine up, and get some heat from the engine. You know, where does the president keep his razor in the cabinet? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, that's a good one, William. Uh, Lance, I'm hearing that we're supposed to go. Yeah, Dee does have. I think she's got more than one ukulele actually. Um, yeah, it's me, Lily. Thank you. Um, we Dee has actually told me that she don't know if she's really going to pick up the ukulele again. The stroke has affected her. Um, I told her I don't believe her. I think she's going to be playing the ukulele again. It's just a matter of get in there and do it. You know, just, well, yeah, but listen to my voice. I can't talk about bullshit. You can talk a whole lot better than you did after your stroke back in July. You know, she's improving. And she'll be fine. Titusville, Florida, near NASA. Cool. That would be fun. Ukulele has different chord configurations. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Lance, are you coming out to Ironwood? That would be so cool. I'm getting worried that Tina's not going to call us. Oh, Lily doesn't know what I'm talking about. Tina's on the road. She decided to try and beat this winter storm. She's going to try to make Nashville by this evening. And then if I know her, she'll probably keep pushing. She's going to want to get to Texas by tomorrow. So she'll push herself. I just know it. Now, there is a little concern that the van was leaking oil. How much oil, we're not sure yet. But she was going to keep an eye on it. You know, keep an eye on the oil pressure and, you know, the gauge. But she did have got a red light this morning. She hadn't even been gone for 2 hours on the road, and she had the oil light come on. Yeah, there's shops down here. There's shops and tents with musical instruments. Yeah, she was. I don't know exactly which road she was taking, but probably the most direct to get to Nashville. Now, when I talked to her this morning, she was just getting back on I-75 after getting oil in the van, and she was hoping that she wasn't going to have to turn around. Yeah. Well, you know, Tina, she's probably not the pedal to the metal. She's probably in jail. Why was the computer cold at work? Because it left its windows open. Oh, jeez. Where are you coming up with these dad jokes there, William? Oh, goodness. Yeah, so Hank and Tina are on their way. Hank being her van, Hank the tank. Yeah, she'll be fine. I'm I'm pretty confident with Tina's abilities. She might get mad at somebody or she might get upset about something, but she'll get through it, you know. And everybody's praying for her, so she'll definitely get through it. Basically, Georgianne, I told her get as far south as you can before you start coming west. So I think that's why she chose the Nashville route, and then she can hit Memphis and come across into Arkansas, and hopefully miss the bulk of this nasty icy storm weather. I think once she gets into Arkansas, she'll probably be okay. You know, I love the chat when people are all saying hi to one another. That just makes me smile, makes me feel good. But, you know, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. It's like going to the coffee shop and all your friends are there. You know, what did the peanut butter say to the jelly spread on me? Let's make it, baby. Oh my God. Okay. You going to be okay at bowling, William? Oh, Lordy. Okay, is the game over? And if so, what was the damage? Left his windows open. That one's got me. I like that one. Lance is going to jump in here with some jokes, I bet you, in a minute. Let's see, make sure that I haven't missed anything. No, I haven't. Oh, Traveling Gilberts, I did say hi, yeah. Okay. That's right, we were talking about karaoke songs. Another thing that when Dirk gets here, I think getting the karaoke box out and goofing around with it is just to make sure it's going to work, because it has to work for Ironwood. I'm sure RVing with G, he's got enough electric that we can goof around, make sure. Or I can, Dee's got a site in Quartzsite, and she has electricity. So we could go over there and fool around too. She'd probably like that as well. Sounds like an old moped. Huh. Don't know who it is. Whoa. It's got more power than I thought. Now it sounds like a dirt bike. 125. But I know it was a bicycle. Yeah, no messages. I'm sure I'll hear from her yet tonight, though. She said she would call me. She knows I'll kick her ass if she don't. Upcoming. Well, we got Dirk coming on Monday. Paul Barger is here somewhere. I'll probably look for him tomorrow. Going to go grocery shopping tomorrow. Make sure that I got some firewood and a few groceries, especially some brats. Kind of our favorite thing. But I'm going to get some beans and corn and just a few canned goods. And definitely some sweets. Get some chocolate. And I'll wait and talk to her about. I got a couple ideas for some videos to do, but she's going to need to rest when she gets here. You know, if she says, "Well, let's go hiking," I'm going to say, "Sit down, go back to sleep, get some rest, then we'll go hiking." Permission granted. Good to see you, Notch. Welcome aboard. You don't have the strength to go to the store? Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are prepping, which is smart. Rice and beans. I like rice and beans. That rice is on my list. I forgot to mention it, but rice is actually number one on the list. Get some rice. Jersey Mike's. Ooh, that sounds good. Or you ordered the Philly? Cool. Yeah, firewood and some food. We'll figure it out. There's so many things you can do. I thought to myself, I don't have a grill to put on the fire. Well, yeah, I do, because the rack comes right off the Coleman stove, and I can use that. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. Nudge, saying hi to everybody. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. What am I going to cook tonight? I'm probably going to have hot dogs and beans. It just sounds like a good thing. I was tempted to make eggs, but no, I think I'm going to have hot dogs and beans. I got the good hot dogs. I call them the good hot dogs. But the ones that have cheese inside of them, I like those. There's Steve. Welcome aboard. We've got a lot of news going on. Tina is on her way. I was hoping that she would call during the live stream, and she's still got a few minutes yet, but I told her no pressure. She don't have to. We're all kind of curious how she is doing. She's hoping to make Nashville by tonight. But she was a little concerned that Hank seems to be losing oil, so she's keeping track of that. And if whoever looked at it was correct, that maybe one of the spots that she's losing oil is where the dipstick tube meets the engine. Maybe that's going to need an O-ring or some kind of high temp epoxy, perhaps, and clean it up and kind of more or less glue it into place. We'll see. But the main thing is that she keeps an eye on it. As far as engine wise, but then weather wise is our biggest concern for Tina. Because that storm is going to hit. Steve is on his phone. Nah, just doing barbecue chicken and sausage. That sounds pretty good too. I like the combination of sausage chicken. Yeah. Now you got me tempted. I do have some chicken. It's canned, but I don't mind it. It's pretty good. Warm it up, fry it in the frying pan. Warm it up. There's so many creative things you can do. And, cooking over an open fire, I'm looking forward to doing that. I haven't done it since, Jesse and I, we were cooking over open fire for days down in Sierra Vista. He still is. He's in Yuma right now. But he loves cooking over open fire. I don't even know if he owns a stove. He's an open fire kind of guy, and he doesn't use a grill. He just gets the pot just right and some stones under it, and there you go. Heat it up. Thank you, Naj. I appreciate that. Yeah? What do you think, Steve? And I found the beard treatment stuff. Georgianne says I got to make sure I use it because Tina's coming. Yeah, I'm spiffed up a little bit. I decided not to get the hair dyed. Talked myself out of it. Might as well look my age, but not act it. Yeah, I'm dapper. I need a top hat to be dapper, don't I? Maybe I should put the 3-corner hat on. Maybe we'll save that for Tuesday. And just to catch you up, Steve, Dirk should be here Monday. I got a message from Paul that he's here somewhere. I don't know what campsite he's in. It's not in ours, but Paul Barger, the bread trucker, is here. Jane is supposed to be coming. I don't know what day she plans on arriving, but she's on her way. Jane Bray. Who am I forgetting? Ginger and Jarhead are here. I talked to them a couple days ago. And I think I told you, Steve, that I met Bob Wells. I ran into him at the junk store. So I have proof. I met Bob Wells. Strip show for Tina. Now, I don't want to scare her away. What are you thinking, William? She already has a hard time putting up with me with no shirt on. Barbecue with applewood. That sounds good. That makes me wish I bought. There was an apple pie at the store earlier today, and I almost pulled the trigger and said, no, I'll get by with what I got for now. But maybe tomorrow I'll be buying that apple pie. Charlie Grace, welcome aboard, Charlie. It's so good to see you. I caught part of your live the other night, and then it was buffering. And I was bummed. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. But I'm out here in Quartzsite, in case you didn't know. The RTR starts the 11th, I think. I did meet Bob Wells in person. I have proof. He's on here. I met him at the junk store in Quartzsite. So it was pretty cool. Gilbert's are having shrimp tacos. Now that sounds good. Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of people coming in. Paul Barger is here. Of course, Eric, he's been here for quite some time. Nomadic Fanatic. He hasn't been, he's been a little bit under the weather. And I haven't wandered over to his camp to say hi. I'm just going to let the guy heal up and then go to see him. Linda says she went. Oh, cool, Charlie. We're going to miss you this year, but I'm sure I'll catch up with you somewhere. So I'm going to be traveling a lot more this year. I will be going back to Michigan for 2 or 3 months, but I will be doing some traveling in and around Michigan. So I'm sure we'll cross paths at some point. If nowhere else, M25. I'm still part of that. Linda says she went to a Hippie Fest back in the day that had a reverse strip show. Ended up in a snowsuit. Now that's hilarious. That is so funny. Wear my cowboy hat? Yeah, I could do that. I got my cowboy hat. I got it with me. Liver and onions, mashed potatoes, spinach, biscuits all around. Thank you, William. Yeah, I'd have to get dressed up to strip. You're right, Linda. Maybe next year. You know, Papa Drew always teases me about the stripper pole in the bus. And technically, I still owe Millie. Weekend RV, and I still owe Millie. I gotta do the pole dance. After that, then I'm done. I don't probably kill myself. Charlie, Sonia, the RV DJ, apparently had an excellent live stream yesterday. I'm going to go back and watch it here in just a little bit. I was hoping that Tina would call me, but looks like that's not going to happen right now. She's probably still driving, and maybe it's just a little too hairy to stop and make a phone call right now. Reverse strip. Completely. An upside down pole dance. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting to do. The gazebo's fine. This is Roy and Becky's little gazebo, little clam. I'm in here because it got pretty windy outdoors. Otherwise, I'd be out by my van doing this live stream. But the wind has come up. You can probably hear the flaps on the gazebo flapping right now. And if I was outside, nobody could hear me probably. So. But yeah, I guess the live stream was pretty hilarious at RV DJ. Jim says she was unsupervised. He was at Lodge or somewhere. And Diane Phoenix recommends it. So, and Sonia with a J says, make sure I go to the bathroom before I start watching it. Okay. Oh, silly people. I love it. William's going to bring a stripper pole to M25. I'll save it, William. I'll grab you a cactus and bring you that. Actually, you don't grab cactus out here. I think there is a place though that you can buy saguaro at a nursery. This is for landscaping purposes for people, and they are pricey. They are not cheap. But that's the only way you can get a saguaro cactus is to buy it at the nursery, and you will pay a lot. But other than that, you can't touch the cactus. It's protected. You may or may not. Hey, I got long shorts on now. I'm sitting down, so they're not touching my knees. But when I stand up, they're almost to my knees. The temp right now, Dirk, is 66 in Ironwood. It's according to this, it says it's 70 in Quartzsite. I think they're lying just a little bit. I think it's more like 69. We're usually a couple degrees warmer in Quartzsite than what Ironwood is. But it is breezy. And now that the sun is getting behind the mountains a little bit, the temperature's falling pretty fast. Long shorts might be better on the pole. True. But then, the pole can be lubricated. I'm sorry. 16 degrees in Fremont. Oh my goodness, Michigan Carol. I am so glad I'm not there. I mean, I missed you, but dang, 16. Yeah, Holly said it was getting cold. I talked to her earlier today. All right, Traveling Gilberts, thank you for coming aboard. It's great to have you. And I'm going to have to get off here too. It's past the hour, and I don't know if there's anybody coming live Saturday night. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know anybody going live? Bob's Adventure, or now he calls himself Talking with Bob. He might be live. I'm not sure. It's worth a check. Just in case, give him some support. And with that, I am going to leave you all and miss you all. I will see you Tuesday night, for sure, for Adult Humor Hour. I got some ideas for a couple of videos, but I'm not sure when I'm going to do those. And I'm just looking forward to Tina getting here, and Dirk, and whoever else is coming, Jane Bray, everybody that's coming. So it's going to get, the crew is going to get bigger. So, all right, Tommy and Lily, thank you. Linda, Steve, Dirk, see you soon. Yeah. Kobe is supposed to get back to Ironwood, Michigan, I believe by tomorrow. His flight got delayed because there was a medical emergency. I don't know. And he doesn't sound like he's too happy about flying right now, but we'll see. All right, Troy, William, 300, William, Nodge, thank you for coming aboard. And whoever else I've missed on here, I mean, we had a pretty good crew on here tonight, almost 30. I'm so happy that you came aboard. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Have a good evening, everyone. Maybe we'll see you on a live stream somewhere. End the stream.